Good evening. We're picking up where we left off last week. I've forgotten most of the details, but I do know that I'm doing side content. But I've forgotten most of the details. So I'm in a bit of an awkward spot because I don't know what to do. So right now my plan is something along the lines of I'm going to run back to Rogueport and double check what's actually demanded of me. Basically, the side quest needs a side quest. These things happen sometimes. I need some cleaning done, motivated workers only. Right. I needed to clean up all the crusty Rock Hawk underwear. Cancel the cancel. You know, I really should, like, take notes or something. But where's the fun in that? I'm pretty sure I picked a bunch up. I wonder if I can just, like, talk to Jolene and she'll be like, ah, yes, thank you for getting all of it. That would be the easiest resolution. The, oh, you're already done resolution. This is not Jolene's office. You smell terrible. Oh no. You don't still have that garbage on you, do you? You have to take that stuff far away from here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goomfrey in Rogueport that buys stuff like that. I've already gotten in touch with him, so just get that trash out of here. So there's a Goomba that buys used underwear. I'm just gonna roll with that one. Criminal pun for the stream title tonight. Puns are great. But yeah, I just gotta find Goomfrey. Imagine doing this without fast travel, that would suck. Are you Goomfrey? I don't think so. Oh, sorry, Vivian. I was spamming B. Are you Goomphrey? Yeah, I spoke to Jolene. Now, who was it that she wanted taken care of? Not who. What you say? Well, fine. Let's get it done. So what are we doing here? Oh god. I like how they're making me hand over every one of them individually. I guess we're done with this one. Man, I have never had a job this stinky. Make sure you get duress pay for this, man. Oh wow, they're even labeled. Pardon me, sorry for sneezing. I like the BGM here. You cleared it all up. Well, here's your reward. You have my gratitude. That was not worth 30 coins, that was worth more than that. I guess we won't be getting the smell out of the room anytime soon. Ah well, the real reward is a job well done. The rest of the reward was the privilege of enjoying boy smell. Boy smell is only nice up to a point, and then it's disgusting. I have had the displeasure of being exposed. That was a weird pronunciation. I've had the displeasure of being exposed to men who thought that Axe was a substitute for showering. It's not. It really, really, truly is not. Heartful cake recipe. I want to make a heartful cake, but forgot the recipe for Mario's sake. I have to keep my shop open, so can you find the recipe I'm hoping? I first learned the recipe from Toast Tea, yes, over in Petalburg, you see. Please meet me in the Charmers Hut beneath Rogueport. Hurry, hut! Do it and do it right. I then spent the rest of the stream lost looking for the Charmer's Hut. Never mind, I think I found it. Not really much of a hut, though. Aha! Welcome, Mario. Seeing with my amusing abilities that which you seek is my humble job. No. Is this not merely? I guess not. First room. Oh, is she like in the background or something? I really must know how to bake a yummy, tasty heartful cake. In a house by a gate you must go to ask Petalburg's Toasty all she knows. Petalburg, house by the gate, talk to Toasty. I have memory of a fish. Fun fact, fish actually have better memories than their reputation would suggest. It's one of those things like cats are mean, where people just kind of assume that it's true. Because, honestly, how often are you going to memory test a goldfish? Cats aren't mean, they just have, like, boundaries and opinions. House by the gate. You there, give me the cake recipe. Yes, hello, I'm Toasty. Did you need something? What? You want to make a heartful cake? And who asked you to? Merely? Let's see. I know you need cake mix and ruin powder. I wonder who Merely's making it for this time. Then they bop you for no reason? If they bop you for no reason, they're either playing or you've done something to bother them. Like sit in their chair? I've never had a cat swat at me for sitting somewhere. Like, they'll jump on top of me, or they'll, like, scooch up behind me and then shove me off the chair. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I've never had a cat take a swing at me just for sitting in the wrong spot. Wait, Toasty said, I wonder who she's making it for this time? That implies that Merely's done this before and just forgot. Relatable. Did you find the recipe for heartful cake for little old me? Ah, I remember now. That's right, of course. Wow. Oh no, what shall I do? I have no cake mix, boo-hoo. And I can't leave my shop here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hate to ask, but could you please bring me some cake mix? I'm on my knees. I don't know where to get cake mix. Would I happen to be carrying any? No, I would not. Need a hint? Yes, please. Like, it's either that or I blunder around. Try gambling? Oh, okay. I can do that. I was just gonna check every shop. Those cards, you got members cards. I'll prepare the minigames you can play with those members cards. How exciting. I can now play playing and paper game. What's the playing game? The playing game. In this game you turn into a paper airplane and compete to see how far you can fly. The more you fly, the more piantas you win. If you land on a platform with numbers, you get a bonus. If you land on a penalty, you lose them, so be careful. Let's try it. Hopefully I at least break even. I think I may have just accidentally skipped something I shouldn't have. Oh well. This reminds me of the Smash minigame where you hit sandbag really far. Red Piantas are new. Well, I wanted to make it easier. Thank you for playing. Don't forget to rescue Princess Peach. Paper game. But you get paper thin with ZR to avoid the wind and get to the finish. If you don't turn paper thin as soon as the wind starts blowing, you'll get blown away. If you fall off the track, you lose. The higher you place, the more piantas you win. The shorter your time, the more bonus points you get to get to the goal as fast as you can. Let's try it. That's a lot of toads. I appreciate the thing that indicates where I am. That one definitely seemed more lucrative. I am the Beyond the Changer changing machine. I am called Beyond the Changer. Where do I exchange those for prizes? Here we are. Some of our prizes can't be got elsewhere. That'll do for now. I had a really nasty stomachache the other day and my tummy is still acting up a little bit. So if I feel like a little bit low energy compared to normal, that's probably why. I should be okay. Just full disclosure. At least I genuinely enjoy playing this game. Not that I make a habit of playing games that I don't genuinely enjoy playing. I think the only game that I played on stream that I just actively did not like at all was Donkey Kong Country. You have cake mix for me? Do you have it? Let me see. Yes, here. Thank you, you're the best. You passed my travel test. What about Mario 64? Mario 64, I ultimately did enjoy. I didn't enjoy forcing myself to 100% it. If I'd just gotten for the stars and beat Bowser as soon as possible, I would have had a great time. Cannot make a cake without cake mix, right? No doubt. As you make a heartful cake, mix roux and powder well to make the cake mix properly bake. I'm gonna make it tonight, and it'll be out of sight, and it'll charm somebody right. Thanks so much to you, dear. Here's your reward, here. Mario, please come to the sewers. I baked you a cake. It's not quite as romantic as the castle. I have a bad craving for a certain food item. Could you fetch it for me? Please meet me in Petalburg. Babalver's trouble. Yes, this one. Who's that excited? Evil cackling. Is this gonna be like a chain of deals that's 30 steps long? This town is very peaceful, yes, and that is why there's so many flowers. But I've heard there are places in the world where no flowers bloom. I could never forgive myself if I did nothing to try to bring flowers to such places. That's why I shoot out spores as often as I can. It's my civic duty. Hello and good day to you. I am Babalver. You came here after hearing of my request, correct? Ah, I'm so happy. I'd like to ask you to bring me a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog is what I desire. It's said to be spicy, but I've never experienced spiciness in all my life. Some say they're sold in Glitzville. Get one for me, if you can. I shall go fetch him a hot dog. I haven't had a decent hot dog in quite some time. I'll have to get one the next time I'm at Costco. Hot dog's overrated? It depends on like how good the hot dog is. Like, back while I was still looking for work, one potential job I was looking at was like within walking distance of a Costco. And if I'd gotten that job, I would have gotten a Costco membership just so I could get lunch at Costco every day. It would save me a bunch of money. Cat dog hot evidence on the bottom left. Ah, thank you. A very good day to you, my very good man. You've no doubt noticed Glitzville's many aromas. The finest of them is Mr. Hoggle's famous hot dogs. Only 10 coins apiece, may I tempt you? Yes. My hot dogs cost a mere pittance of 10 coins apiece. May I tempt you with more? No, thank you. All this said, I feel like if I had a spicy hot dog, I'd die. I was talking to some friends earlier, and I mentioned how, like, the one time I tried a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, it was just way too hot. And they were like, Ariel, they're not hot, what are you on about? And I was like, it was painful, I just genuinely didn't enjoy eating it. It almost made me sick. Oh, did you bring something for me? Oh, so this is a hot dog. I'm gonna go right ahead and try it. Oh, so hot. So this is spicy. Now this spiciness is quite interesting. It makes me crave more of it. I'm terribly sorry, but could you get me one more hot dog, please? I must have one. I'd appreciate it. He smiled wide when I said no to a second hot dog. Do I have to fill my entire inventory with hot dogs to satisfy this guy? Is that the vibe that I'm getting? If I ask you, I'm getting no answer or wrong answers only. I'll bring him 2, and if that's not enough, I'll bring him an entire inventory full. I don't have room for more. You know, if you like spiciness, I could just try asking Vivian to set him on fire. Like, that might give him what he's after. Also, this implies that, like, the Bobobs are meat-eating plants, which is kind of concerning, actually. I did indeed bring you a hot dog. I'm so happy to be able to eat another hot dog. I've dreamed of this. I shall devour it immediately. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Spicy, spicy hotness. Now this is spicy. It was positively delicious. Good gracious, I'm sweating with pleasure. I'm rather surprised that it was spicy rather than just spicy. By the way, and I know that this is rather rude, but I'd love to chase that with a sweet. Sweets are the spice of life, and that's my new theory that I've just now coined. Could you maybe cook some cake mix, please? I really want a piece of mousse cake. Oh, it's gonna be like this. I'm not sure how to make mousse cake. At least I know how to get cake mix. Literally just got told. Oh, so it's literally just cake mix? Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. You're not afraid of fucking with me? No, I'm totally on board. I love it when games fuck with me. To an extent. Yeah, I was fully prepared to just dump my inventory and bring an entire inventory full of hot dogs. Half the troubles of the devs going fetch quests are boring, let's make a practical joke out of it. Rainworld when? I'm not familiar with Rainworld. Like, I know that there's memes about, like, all your kids dying, but that's it. Basically, it's not on the agenda, but I've got no reason not to put it there if people want it. Now I just need to remember where the chef is. Is she in Petalburg? I think she might be in Petalburg. Now that she's right in here. Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stomp-A-Lot? Well, my name is Zesty. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip something up for you right now? I'll cook up your cake mix. Wait a sec while I flex my culinary muscles. Diddly-doo-dah. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you'll like this, but come on, take it, Stompy. Oh, wonderful. Come back whenever Sir Stomp on stuff. Rainworld fucks with you non-stop. Again, not against that. Another game that, like, messes with you a lot that I might play at some point on stream is, what's it called? That one game with like all the perspective tricks and like the gun that shoots cubes. Tunic. Antechamber. That's the one, thank you. Tunic is also on the list. Oh, did you bring something for me? Oh, Miss Cake, can't wait to eat, so I won't. Much snark young. Oh, sweet. Good gracious, I'm quite satisfied now, but I feel like I've been demanding. Maybe I just wanted to be spoiled by others. Maybe I was so selfish because... well, because it's such a peaceful place. I crave peace, love, and food. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, let me show my gratitude. Not very relatable. I gotta try bouquet. I've been growing these tried bouquets lately. If you want more, just bring me another hot dog. You'll always be welcome here. Thank you so much. This guy's such a princess. There's nothing wrong with being a princess type. I'm a princess type. Specifically, I'm a Cinderella type. There are layers to this. I do wonder what to do with the bouquet. I wonder what happens if I cook it. By itself, it's not really worth the inventory slot. Elusive badge. And after an elusive badge, I must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zestie's house in Rogueport Square. This might be dangerous. Go for it. Do it and do it right. Should you just say what the bouquet is for? Go for it. If it's not like a major spoiler, just go for it. It reverts cooked dishes to raw ingredients. That is weird. Ha ha ha! Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? A badge that I need wind to find. That sounds like a job for Flurry. If I had a nickel for every time I had to go back to Hooktail's castle for a side quest, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot. But it's kind of interesting that they just pick this particular dungeon over and over. Incidentally, let's lock in our progress. Game's not shy about ruining your day. No, my day's just fine. The only thing that would ruin my day right now would be my stomach flaring up. One of my monitors just turned itself off for no reason. That might also ruin my day, I admit. What is wrong with you? Like, I was gonna be replacing that monitor soon anyway, it's just... Why now? Why turn yourself off? I think Cocktail's castle is this way. I might have gone the wrong direction. No, this is it. Okay. Alright, Vivian's a treat to hang out with, but I think I need Flurry for this. Gotta find a badge that's hidden behind something that I can blow away. I'm very close to leveling up, look at that. This is where my reading is here. It said I had to use the wind. Flurry is like an incarnation of wind. do like badges. But also a bunch of FP moves are getting expensive. I'll take FP. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere that's like intuitively where a badge might be. But I guess if there was, I would have found it on a previous visit. And then I hit next level just trying to find this one thing. One star point at a time. If only I wasn't allergic to reading. What do you mean? Like, does Gungala know something? They will like use the power of wind. And the way that I do that is with Flurry. Never did get that badge. Good thing that I'm cute, thank you. Didn't she say that it was like in Hooktail's room? I don't know why, but I was just reminded that, like, I haven't played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I probably should. I genuinely don't know why that's what came to my mind in that moment. Like, that's a really specific thought to have. I feel like this probably isn't the way to do this. Right, I could just do this. Or can't I? probably can't make that one. Does that count? Get bumped. Get smacked. Also get smacked. Get rotated. I can do that. I have been rotated. I may not have memory, but at least I have rotation. What else do I have? Thank you for the headpats. Yeah, I don't have a redeem set up for that, I think. I do think that that's something I can set up, though. I'm just not sure how. Like, that used to be a thing because it was built into the first tracking software that I used. But then that software was just like, hey, we're gonna demand that you pay like a really high fee every single month. And I was like, no. I'm not gonna do that. Vinian has stock head pat. I will have to look into that. Well, I can certainly hear wind. starting to feel like perhaps I missed something. Give her until break. Funny you say that, it's time for break. We're gonna take 5 minutes. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. Anything that would take you about 5 minutes to pull off. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. I returned. Right, let's poke around Hooktail's room some more. Well, that worked out. Elusive badge. The badge that she's looking for, take it to her. I was told it was in this room. Yeah, that's why I came here. Well, I'm glad I stumbled into that. I'm glad I stumbled into that. Whenever I figure something out immediately after a break, I get like worried that people will think that I looked it up. I swear I did not. I feel like if I were a kid, I would absolutely try to like recreate the Paper Mario world out of construction paper. I know that I said that, I bet somebody has. And it's probably really cool. Oh hey. What's through here? Ah. That's another long-standing mystery solved. Does that badge actually do something? That looks cool. I want that. All of these skeletons have lights in their eyes, implying that they could come to life. At least it implies so to me. I guess they're just chilling out. It's like, hold on a second, this looks like I could jump down here. I was wondering why I hadn't found any of those yet. is just a grand day for finding things in Hooktail's castle. I still missed that one. I still missed what one? Also, these things are blinking, implying that it's not just like a stylistic thing. Imagine being born and you're just like a mouthless thing bound to a spot for all of eternity. That would suck. Doomed to observe, but never to participate. Like being banned from my chat. I still like how there's just straight up a noose in the middle of town. Like, imagine coming back just on like a random trip and there's just a hung toad in the middle of town. Aha, that face. Does it mean you found the badge? Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Ah, now my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you'd find it, my handsome cheese hunk. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. Now, let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. Miss Mal's joined the party. Okay. X and she'll sniff the surrounding air. She'll point towards hidden stuff. There should be something nearby. If there's something nearby, you're gonna notice with which. Something right near us. In battle, she can attack with Love Slap. She can also help out by using Thief to steal an enemy's item. Well then. That's quite the reward. A whole new extra party member. I don't have enough shines for that. I like how Miss Mouse is Naruto running. Like, just straight up, that's what she's doing. Don't you love secret party members locked behind arbitrary side quests? Yes, unironically, I love that kind of thing. I want you to go find a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. Please come to my house in Rogueport Square for details. Access to a fortune teller that can spot shine sprites. I will also organically encounter shine sprites along the way. So it's fine. Didn't I already get the legendary cookbook, actually? Hey, you took on my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was this great legendary chef named Maitre Deliche. Best viewers on no thank you. I don't have a ban button. Why don't I have a ban button? There it is. I had to like click on their name. There should be like little buttons next to everybody's name. I don't know why I get that, or why I don't get that. Is that like an edit layout thing? No, it's not. Okay, whatever. Rumor has it you've instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently learned that somebody who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. Here. Aha, that's it. That's the book by Maitre Deliche. Give it here, quick. I see. Aha! Did-dee-dee-da. I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey mushroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as a reward. Alright, could have given you a reward, but you have too much stuff. I'll just leave it here, so grab it whenever. I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so just ask me anytime. I'm gonna put my soul into it and cook it with a vengeance from this day on. And that's all the side quests done. Let's ask the people in Rogueport. Hello? Harbor what they know about Keelhaul Key. What's up, Koops? After you found me, Koops, I found a nice hiding nook at a place called the Crystal Palace. That's from Paper Mario 64. It's so cold, my shell is frosty, but it's a great place for hiding. Obviously, I don't want anybody to find me, but the thing is, I do want people to see how good I am at hiding. You see the bind I'm in? Anyway, spread the word. Come find the wandering hide-and-seek Koopa. See you later. Or not. Keelhaul Key. You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out or the pirate curse will get you. This isn't Monkey Island. What? Keelhaul Key? Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none of it returned. I bet they meant the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Keelhaul Key? That's that cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Guessing I'll re-rank up on Glitzville off-screen? Why would I do that? No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me, you know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich. You know, poof. Yeah, it's called being born to a wealthy family. See that ship docked there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He does sail too often though. Mostly he hangs at Podley's joint at the inn by the square. Oh, you, with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right then, ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia I am. I can answer anything. Oh, Keelhaul Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. Yeah, presumably I have to go talk to the guy who's like singing at the Crystal Skull. There's a good reason to reclaim championship aside from easy farming. Just snaps neck with the tracking. This is the Skullstone, the lucky charm of my family. I love you, you sparkly thing. It's so fabulous, I wish to give it great big kisses. It never leaves my sight, never. And what do you want, Dad? Who, me you ask about? I'm called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchanged must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? Probably thrills? Thrills, you say, huh? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. Ah, no, foolish Flavio, not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses, that is it. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm upgrading my ISP in like a couple of days. I am dropping a lot of frames. I'm gonna wait for this connection to stabilize. This is really, really irritating, actually. Okay, it looks like the frames are recovering. No, they are not. And because the stream crashed, I've got to run ads again. I hate it when it does that. Alright, it looks like they're recovering. I'm just gonna run ads because I have to, sorry about that. Hopefully it recovers properly while they're going. Okay, it looks like the frames have recovered. Sorry about that, out of my hands. Alright, what is it you're saying? Talk of a legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure mouth? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure from under me, you awful, awful man! Oh, now I'm confused. You were looking for things known as the Crystal Stars. Now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business performance suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the Crystal Star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha. You unfortunate, foolish man, do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. I like this creature just drawn on the box back here. I hope that the curse is something interesting. That guy's very clearly evil. Ah yes, so to see you, Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, no? She's the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she's not just a beauty. She's a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course, the problem that has sprung up. I'd completely forgotten about it, the SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Bay are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, a pickle. Why, Flavio? Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. You're not teasing me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it up already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think it's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. The thing is, there ain't a soul of what's seen on the seas of late. Bassa boom, problem solved. Let's scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everybody, does it not? Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. I'm pretty sure I've seen him around. He's like the Bob with an admiral's hat and a big mustache. The thing is, I've seen him around, I just don't remember where he is. He's probably like in the gambling hall. Or like something similar. I haven't seen him in game. I could have sworn I had. It's not here. Unless you're thinking of the White Obama Peddler, I might be thinking of him. Ask at Podley's face. Place. Thank you, Gumbella. Every game needs a streamer button. blowing up is like throwing a punch for an ordinary bloke. If you want to leave the biggest impression, you gotta do it with perfect timing. My mom said that once you learn that timing, you're finally an adult bomb. Mom. Scram, don't talk to me. My heart's burning for my long-lost love. And speaking of the extraordinary beauty at the juice shop in Glitzville, no matter how many times I've flirted, she never paid me the slightest attention. Admiral Bobbery. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. I am a hero, that means that I am a nuisance. I'm also a fox, that means I'm an even bigger nuisance. Fancy feast. By the looks of it, I climbed into the chimney up there. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Maybe this close to greatness. At least Cheesecake's a speedy lad, even when I'm not, like, using him to fly. I should really use him more. But Vivi, what about Vivi? Oh, Violet. Vivian. Why did I think she was called Violet? Hello there, sir. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm called Grifty, the Traveling Minstrel. I spend my days here in leisure, spinning tales that spin the senses. I know but a few of the stories that surround the town of Rogueport. If you'd like, I can share them with you, but it will require just a few coins. Is there a tale you want to hear? Maybe later. I don't like spending money. Worth it, by the way? Meet the bard. I don't like bards. What do you blokes want? Vivian's not a bloke. Admiral Bobbery? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Please, don't insult us. We already know you're the Admiral, so just admit it. Humph! Lord Poppycock, tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But maybe you don't understand how important this is. We need you. Without you, we'll never get to Kiel Hagi. Awfully sorry, dear fellows, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Vivian's not a fellow. Now, away with you. Steals you, giant sprite. What do you think, Mario? Nothing we say seems to be enough to convince this man. But don't you find it odd? Why would a sailor have such hatred for the sea? To be fair, I'm a programmer and I fucking hate computers these days. We need answers. Maybe we should ask around town about this man's story. Fine, I'll talk to the bard. Alright there, man with stories. Tell me this man's story. For a mere 5 coins, I can share with you the tale of the fearsome demon. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor. But it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim a great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. Am I losing frames? Yes, I am. I don't want to proceed until I see the dropped frames counter stop going up. Okay, it looks like it stopped. The city sank below ground, and 1/4 of the old city became the demon's den. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with the treasures stolen from all over the world. If there's another tale you wish to hear, just ask. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. These stars were scattered across the land the better to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. One day there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast its fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young toad used his strength and honor to defend his people. And he became a hero to all despite his odd voice. There was a wise Goomba from Boggly Woods gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba who knew the way that every monster would attack. She began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. The Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew to fear this scar-riddled Koopa who thwarted them at every turn. But the brave Koopa was finally taken and a trap set for him by the monsters. But then a Boo who fought with the monsters came and used her magic to free him. The brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold Boo lass. The Blue used her powerful magic to learn more about the evil they faced. We cannot destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need the Toad Hero of Petal Meadows and the Wise Goomba of Boggly Woods. The Blue's magic drew the four heroes together to send the demon from the world. And so the four heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine. But the Wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the Crystal Stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Blue's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that brave moment, the Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. But even the brave Koopa's strike was not enough to end the demon's reign. The Wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. But as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport, and some even began to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure. But they were unaware that the demon slept beneath them still. That's what you get for being a bard. You there make my teeth better. Shizilly. Shizilly. I believe she can now tease enemies to make them dizzy. You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. I can take it. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he had returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him, always haunting his sleep. He's never gone out to sea since. Why must romance so often end in tragedy? Why? I see why he won't sail. You all know his tale now. Do you still want to return to the sea? Yes, we have no choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, I'll give you this. The letter that she wrote to him just before she died. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote him a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so that he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw him in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present the letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed that I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bovary. Thank you, Podley. That had to hurt you to admit. We'll deliver the letter. Let's go, Mario. The true villain. Everybody hates Podley. Yeah, a bit of a dick move to keep that from him. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I've decided to write you this letter. If you're writing this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you'll blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time. That love, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea as you are one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. Time like love is a tide. You are one with the sea as you are one with me. A thousand pardons, but may I have a moment alone if you please? Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key.
Oh yeah.
If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bovary, wonderful. The ship's in the harbor. I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Yeah, I nearly cried. I'm really weak to that kind of thing. Hi, Mario. How are you? I'm, good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish that you'd come back to play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever been? Wow, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. From Petuni. She's got some sort of egg. Hey, you know what? My father found a new job. He takes care of little Lynx in Toad Town. He's overcharged now. I'm still not good at studying, but I'm trying so I can help my father. I don't know what I can do to help father yet, but I'm gonna study lots until I figure something out, okay? Well, see ya. I have no clue who this child is. The 20 floors pit? Ah, right. Ah, the smell of the sea. I'd forgotten how sweet a scent it can be. I knew you would get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? Yes. Very well, to the sea. Raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance, and money. Our destination is Dread Keel Hall Key. Wait up. I don't think we waited. This is X-Naught-1 here, come in dude. I repeat, X-Naught-1 here, over. Roger, meeting you 5-5. Infiltration is successful. X-Naught Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Naught Black is aboard the vessel. Mario saw him and immediately concussed the crap out of him with a hammer. Chapter 5, The Key to Pirates. Suddenly, Wind Waker. Month Star, day, hugs and kisses. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavion has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. I like how the wind is pushing it right, but the flag is also flying to the right. The flag should be pointing to the left. Month Star, day, lots of hugs. Another day of good wind, white clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Month Star, day, hugs and singing. Things are going smoothly, perhaps even too smoothly for my comfort. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Skull, Captain casts his gaze, Rachel shines and plays. Boom Bossa Boom Festival. The Stash Brothers' best of friends. 3 times Red Stash lands on his end. Blue Stash's belly 4 times his back, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. At the Boom Bossa Boom Festival. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh, ho, ho, I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. Brave, he started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it too. I have had to deal with too many people exactly like this. Why is the... what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oi, Mr. Flavio. Awful story. Sorry to interrupt that wicked story. But the ship stopped. Stop, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury. Well, it's your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Ah. I see no issue with the ship itself, and I assure you that I am not so rusty a sailor that I would miss it. I'll investigate right quick. Wait a tick. I'm guessing either sabotage, a whirlpool, or a kraken. Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Or maybe it's ghosts. It could be ghosts. Why, quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I said quit shoving. Ah! They're here. What is this ruckus now? Who's here? Will somebody tell me what's going on? No, they're upon us, the pirate ghosts. All them rumors are true. But what do we do? We gotta get out of here. Ah! Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream that we're all having. Awake. Now, quickly, move the boat. That's a lot of ghosts. That's a lot of experience points. Oh, ghostly living thing. Are you Billy the Savage Pirate King? Aye. Help me. Look up now, everybody. Remain civilized. Relax, don't panic. Relax, 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 I say. You simply must take it easy. What? Bobbery, no. Excuse me, listen everybody. If you could form an orderly line without shoving, right after... Yeah. Hi, we must get out of here. Abandoned ship. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. Just saying, wealthy people on boats seems to be a winning combination. Fortune for disaster, the kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island, Keelhaul Key, was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think that they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, ah? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have a salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavion. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Oi, Captain Stash! It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Okay, but like, what if I went this way instead? Actually, even better, what if I took tonight's second break? How's that for a segue? I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Please use this time to refill your beverage, use the bathroom, basically anything you want to do for the next 5-ish minutes. I'll see you in 5-ish minutes. I returned. I wonder if there's anything fun over here. Wacko, I'm Wacka. We got some good weather today, right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a date like today, Wackadoo. Aw, he's cute. I remember what happened to him back in Paper Mario 64, and I'm not gonna do that to him a second time. Cattle? Okay. That's a rare Waka. I don't think you see many of his kind anymore, no? If you Waka Waka, they drop a Waka bump. They're supposed to be delicious. They fetch a high price in gourmet auctions too. Yep, super precious delicacies. Still, whacking a defenseless creature to get one, you'd never do that, right, Mario? No, like, I genuinely feel bad about the one from 64, I'm not gonna do it. I'll regret not doing it. Yeah, so be it. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Papacha are in a huge fight. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the one clicking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait one moment. Did you just call the right Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Why, you little Cyclops. Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers at dawn. Why, that's right, fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. They're here. Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. Mario, front and center. This is an order. Take care of those ghosts. Boo? No, these are ghosts. That's an ember, sort of a pale blue flame spirit, kinda spooky. Next HP 8, attack 3, defense 0. Of course, since this thing is a flame, touching it will hurt. Didn't Mama teach you that? Here's another thing you should know. Something horrible is likely to happen if you attack it with fire. Looks like it's susceptible to ice or explosions though, so that's something. If you get hit by a flame attack, you'll catch fire, so try to guard well. So Vivian's regrettably off the table. I should also probably take that fire badge off. Don't use fire. Explosions are good though. Explosions are not inherently flaming. They're concussive force. Now, they often give off a lot of heat and can start fires, but let's see, who has a ranged attack? Koops, maybe? Yeah, he works. And obviously the bomb guy is gonna be, like, ideal. Oh, thank you for the hydrant. do nothing. These guys are kind of hurting. Just a little. Yes, you're a bloomin' beast, Captain Stash. Too early to celebrate, no? There are surely more of them elsewhere, huh? Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. As the leader of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this I brook no argument. Ah yes, of course, Mario. Perhaps you could handle the exploration of the island? Of course. That's my boy. I knew you would go forth with boldness. We count upon you. I'll keep Koops out. At least until I get like the captain as a proper companion. Hi, this may not look like much, but we're very proud of our seaside shanty. A night's stay is 10 coins. That is a rip-off. But like, what alternatives do I have? This is why monopolies suck. Killed him instantly. That one's pink. It's kinda cute. That's a flower fuzzy. Wow, what a totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? HP 6, attack 3, defense nothing. This thing attacks by boinging and sucking out FP. How uncool. We need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magic attacks. Better beat it before it does. Oh, I just got it. It's a flower fuzzy because it sucks your flower points. Duh. Yeet. The intrusive thought was immediately rewarded. Heal Mango. Mango. I need to spend less time online. What's in this thing? Head rattle. I think I already had one of those. Power Plus. What can I give up for that? If I spend less time terminally online and mend my brain rot, how will I keep streaming? Good point. Oh, Ice Smash would probably go really far here. Oh, Frame's dead. I'm not dropping frames right now, but thank you for the heads up. Now I can do one-shots. It's a green fuzzy. As you can see, it's a fuzzy, and it's green. Duh. Vi3 Melt. Similar to a normal fuzzy, so it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew, that is just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this one and other fuzzies is that this one multiplies. You know, I bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold fuzzy. It'll look even better flattened into the ground. I may as well use this. Catch fire, nerd. The fuzzies are Fox's derpy cousins. The foxes are already derpy. Terpier, fair enough. A mini Mr. Mini. That could come in handy, actually. I'll consume this hot dog. That was a pretty sick dodge from the flower, not gonna lie. That's a putrid piranha. It's a poisonous piranha plant. That color is totally sickly. A peanut. It bites and it attacks with super rank poison breath. Breath mint, table 4. If you get poison, your HP will slowly go down, so, you know, try not to. I would definitely give my enemies mints. That's what you get for opposing me. sure if I jump on these things I take damage. So attacks that come in from the side are called for. I think in this game you can jump on fuzzies. Get smacked. In a lot of other Mario games, contact with fuzzies is harmful. Bug in this room they fixed. What was wrong with this room? The pink up top would get stuck. Ah, this one. I have an item peek now? Yes. I also have a full inventory. I like the way that she flails. Some items have badges instead of consumables. Good to keep in mind. Thunder Rage is very good, worth keeping. These cursed ghosts, blast it all. My beloved, these blotches. Is that Mario over there? You're alive, old boy. Right, you came by just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant. Huh? What about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. Now, I'll wait with you. Look at the hydrate. Well, Bobbery here thinks it's the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? I get hoisted and carried off. Oh, Bobbery, please forgive our cowardice. We up and left you and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us. Gone, eh? Excuse me, but I better be going also. Hey, you, out there looking at the screen. Yeah, I'm talking to you. It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario, or else. Looking at the screen, does that make sense to anybody here? Aw, poor Vivian. Lots of shines just laying around, free for the taking. So this is how Legend of the Sea meets his end, eh? Still learning the timing on that one. Still learning the timing on a lot of these. Ah, the pain of it all. Oh, Mario, old boy. Ugh. I guess those blokes got me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to sea one last time. But there is one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocola-Cola. I was saving that one bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam drifting toward the island, so it must be somewhere. I bet Flavio got it and immediately popped it and drank the whole thing. If I might have just one sip before my final voyage. Give me that Chocola-Cola, old boy. You played Superstar Saga, right? No, I did not. Is Chocola-Cola from that? You would think that, like, siphoning from somebody that's poisoned would transfer the poison to you. Actually, let's see what Mouse does in a fight. Oh, she pierces defense. That's really good. It's really good, actually. Poisons don't have universal effectiveness. Nonsense, of course they do. That's why the same antidote cures absolutely everything. That's how poison works in real life. It's like I bought this antidote in the starting town for 100 GP. And it's perfectly effective against the Demon King's like pet chimera. A cross between a scorpion and a snake. making a video essay YouTuber, the most toxic thing known to man. This game is pranking me. It's like, hi, wanna kill the guy with the badge in a cutscene? Miss all fuzzy. One more match and I level up. Hey look, one more match. One more as a treat. Matches are for starting campfires or Glitzville. I mean, you can also start a campfire by, like, rubbing it really hard with, like, a bow and another stick. Or, like, a magnifying glass. I feel kind of bad not getting that level before making it back to civilization. Oh well. Ah, you're still alive. Well, we have some fortune left. Such relief for Flavio. I thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Well, everybody's accounted for. Now, wait one moment. Am I wrong, or are we still one man short? That's right. Bobbery sacrificed himself to save us from the ghosts. Please, we've got to go back and help him. What lunacy burst forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives. What fortitude? Mario, front and center. I entrust you with the mission to save our dear Admiral. Huh? What's that you said? Chocola-Cola? Well, why would I have that? Yes, by the way, Flavio's merely curious. What do you need it for? What now? The Admiral may soon perish, and he wants to drink it as his last wish. Ah, so what we are dealing with here is a sort of last request, am I correct? Well, Flavio has no choice. I've had it on the beach, but for this noble cause, I yield. However, this Chocola-Cola is part of hours of lives which we need to survive. So I'll need you to find something to eat to replace this. On this I do not fudge. Yes. I'm sure that there's something on this island that would be a suitable replacement. He wants the whack-a-bump, doesn't he? Make it good, I know my delicacies. Here, take this leaf. Let's be honest, this is not what I hoped for. Or something a little more deserted island chic, if you know my meaning. I'm here to store some items. Originally he kept the item. What a douchebag. Can I not just kill him with my hammer? Waku and Maka, we got some good weather today, right? Of course, yesterday was also pretty darn nice too, wickety wackety wackadoo. Can I not ask for consent? I'm sorry, little one. Waku, direct hit. I'll look for something very, very potent. I wonder what you would do if you, like, got that and then ate it. Would he, like, show up so you could get another? If I come back for more, talk to it every time. Oh no. So, what will you give me in exchange? Make it good. I must be honest, this is not what I'd hoped for. I heard that poor thing for no reason. I guess he wants the mango. Well, now I feel like a bitch. I could store items, I did store items. I thought I was making a difficult choice. I was simply making the wrong choice. As I often do, I've never been wrong about anything in my life. Not once. I believe I need more BV. Not a difficult choice at all, it's a little shit. Alright. I'll find out, I guess. What did he give you in exchange? Make it good. Frames? The frames are looking good on my end. Well now, what do we have here? It is Desert Island Chic, but mangoes do not agree with me. Some mangoes are wrong. Try again if you please. What is this guy after? Hint time. Yeah, I'm kind of out of ideas. If it's not a Whack-A-Bump and if it's not a Keel Mango. It's like I'm not sure what it could be. Go back to Bobbery? Ah. Right, also, while I'm thinking of it... He asked for something Deserted Island-y. What item comes to mind from that? Well, the two things that I can get on the island, obviously. But I presume I have to, like, sail to that island that I saw in the background with a coconut tree. away with you, Fuzzy. Get squished. Grabbing the money is important. The greatest challenge of all, navigating a shortcut. Meant to make things easier on me. Get smacked. How else am I gonna pay the bard? I don't want to pay the bard. Can I pay the bard a poison mushroom and tell him that it's like a normal mushroom, so he just eats it? Please, I beg of you, get me that Chocola-Cola. I guess I don't need him to get it. Ah, here we are. We got a coconut. To be honest, it ain't tasty. Feeding the mouse wife. Yeah, fattening her up for the fox. Get squished. Get smacked. Mario doesn't take this, I'm killing him with my hammer. Didn't quite smack that one. Luckily, I own a hammer. A super hammer, no less. The random encounters are a little annoying when you're just trying to get somewhere. But it's fine. It's part of the game. Plus the EXP is delicious. So, what will you give me in exchange for this delectable Chicola Cola? Here, take this coconut. Aha! A coconut, is it not? Well, that is island fare, but somewhat cliché. Ah well, perhaps I set my hopes too high for a foraging non-gourmand such as you. Well, here you are. Take my Chicola Cola and give my regards to the Admiral. Oh, that's not it. Flavio's treasured beverage. Actually, it's Valeri's. Tell him to waft the bouquet so as let gently and savor all of the fine dizziness. Yeah, no, I don't like that guy. Now, that said, it's a little bit shy of when I would normally end stream, but like this seems like a decent enough breakpoint, so I guess I'll call it here for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next stream will be on Monday. The game will be Majora's Mask. I will most likely be finishing Majora's Mask. The next time I'm streaming Paper Mario will be on Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope to see you again. Yeah, let's see if anybody else is raiding. Or anybody else is doing things. Tiny is doing Dragon's Dogma. Let's go there. Have a wonderful night.